the L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel. This they splash, this they drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Carolina Panthers.
Slide to kick off for Carolina.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll run with McCaffrey. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Christian McCaffrey.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Here's Stafford. Able to find Isabella. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the
on first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw is Stafford. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
How about that one? The so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
3rd and 11.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. So they will go for it. Stafford eluding the pressure right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Back to the ground attack here is McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
4th down.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley.
At the 2.
Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, 5. Barkley hit in the ball, cuts free. And this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone, and that will go as a turnover as the defense will get it at the 20-yard line.
By Miami.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And the return will stop right around the 25. That pick is 9th on the season.
Remember when we were kids and you were playing Little League baseball and they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order? That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9 hole?
Or you played the 9 position, right field. That wasn't so great.
That wasn't. You're picking dandelions out
exactly.
there. But the 9 picks.
9 picks. You want that in a big way. That's a great season.
Heck of a season.
Saquon.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. On second down now, Barkley. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Here's Barkley. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 12 on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
The score, Panthers 7, Dolphins nothing.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. On the return, Andy Isabella. And able to get this out to the 25.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. Following
the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. His way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Dolphin 1st down.
This is McCaffrey. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down. Stopped at the Panthers' 29. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st down, Miami.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Lamarcus Joyner with a pick. And the return will stop right 25.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Barkley. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up third down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
86-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a second and 13. They'll run with Barkley. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 6-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Only a yard that time, second and goal. So second and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. So that'll back him up 5. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on second and goal. Bridgewater going to get it out quickly to Moore. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. On the return, Isabella. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
On Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Picked off at the 47.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
4th and 7 at the 42. 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 4th and 7 at the
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They begin with a run by Barkley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. They go quickly here out to Moore. Touchdown, Carolina! DJ Moore becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
And it is now 21-0.
Is good. Makes the score Panthers 21, Dolphins nothing.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. On the return, Isabella. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Andy Isabella on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Robbie Anderson. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. All right. Let's go, D. Let's go. Delta. Let's get there. Wide. Get wide.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here we go. Here we go. Mike 41. Watch the run.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. He was trying to go back to more there. That'll bring up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Final play of the half, Bridgewater. Again, he targets more. This one is complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Taken from about the 12. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Their own 36-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change.
It's caught inside the 25. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the third quarter qualifies. They came right out firing. That's how you send a message to start the second half of a game.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Brings up second.
Again, it's Barkley. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Barkley. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on fourth down. Bridgewater. And my goodness, this is incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold.
It's a turnover on downs.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Check 26, check 26.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's able to get up here to the 26. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Denzel Ward. There he goes right side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panthers. Panther touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point up and through, and the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And he'll have a Dolphins 1st down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And now here is another interception. Dante Jackson picks it, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. This is Barkley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
On the run, it's Barkley. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
On the kick.